Oh, buddy.
Hey little sister, it's your big sis here, Naila, and welcome back. And if you're new, then welcome to the family. I'm so excited that you are joining me and we're doing this Sims 4 adventure together.
Let's go.
It's been so Rumble. I moved.
I like the new stuff. I traveled a lot.
A few moments later.
This time I'm locking in.
Stop the cap.
And I am here for you all. I don't want the Sims 4 adventure to ever end. And I really wanted a horse ranch getaway where my Sims could go and like ride horses and meet new friends and etc. So that is what we are going to do today. I'm going to be really highlighting the Adventure Awaits expansion pack. So without further ado, let's get straight into the build. Hey, my lovelies. I am so excited to be back with you all. Today, we are going to be building that Horse Ranch Getaway that I was talking about in the intro. It's been so long since I've done a video, but part of it is because I moved and coming into this 2026 was really reevaluating like where I am in life, which I'm very happy with my life, guys. Very happy with my life. And part of the reason why I'm so happy with my life is because, well, number one, because Jesus. And then number two, because of camp. And I've just found so much life and fulfillment in taking my Young Life kids to camp. And if you guys don't know what Young Life is, it's a high school ministry, but they do single moms ministry and they do middle school ministry and they do college ministry and they do military kids. They just do all different types. But the one that I am specifically leading with is Young Life in LA, and I work with high school students, and part of leading is taking them to camp. So the camp that I am building is called Wild Canyon, and it is very inspired by Lost Canyon Young Life Camp in Williams, Arizona, right off the Grand Canyon. As I was like starting to build on this lot, and I was just like, oh, the set dressing of the Sims 4 world that comes with the Horse Ranch expansion pack. What is this world called? I think this world is called, I want to say like Chestnut Ridge. It's called Chestnut Ridge. And it reminded me so much of Arizona. And I won't say I would ever live in Arizona, but Lost Canyon in Arizona is just so beautiful. So I wanted to create something that was kind of like expressive of just the life that I've been living right now, which has been a lot of camp life, very campy. So that is what we are working on today. So as you guys can see, this is one of the cabins, and the Sims that I have living on this lot are the cowboy and cowgirl host and hostess of the getaway. And I really wanted to make a getaway lot because I found myself just the lots that come with the Adventures Awaits expansion pack are just so crazy. Like they're just so bare, they're barren, they're just not full of life. I don't know if it's because there isn't a ton of material that comes with the Adventure Awaits expansion pack, but you guys, I just don't like it. I mean, I like the pack. I like the idea that comes with your Sims going on, not only can they go on vacations, but they can go on these getaways and these retreats, and you can create a custom venue lot. And I feel like the custom venue lot is exactly what I like and what I want, but the lots that actually come, and the world is actually big. The world that comes with Adventure Awaits, there's a ton of big lots. It's 3 neighborhoods. It's a lot of lots to work with. And so the actual world that it comes with, I'm very like happy with. And I'm happy with the actual feature of a custom venue, and like your Sims get to like plan this getaway and etc., which is what I'm doing here with this lot. This is a custom venue lot, although it's saved in the gallery as residential because I understand not everybody has the Adventure Awaits pack. And then also I found it was easier for me to build it as a residential lot and then change it to custom. And I think if I didn't have Sims living here, I would change it to just custom all the time. But I have it as a residential lot just because I do have Sims that are living here. So as you guys can see, I'm working on the stable, and I have absolutely no like experience with living on a ranch or going to a ranch, or I have no experience on horses. This is purely just like a lot of watching movies and etc. I do really do want a horse ranch someday, and I actually have a friend who lives on a ranch, and I didn't even think to go over her place and just kind of get some inspiration. This is literally top of dome, you guys. And Lost Canyon doesn't have anything to do with horses, but I just was like, I want to do something campy, and that Lost Canyon just came to mind as like, oh, that's a pretty camp. And then another camp that I really like is Whitleaf Young Life Camp in Northern California. And I was like, those are really nice camps. I want something that's like nice, because I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do something nice or if I wanted to do something shabby. And I was like, I think I want to do something nice, because not a lot of people like do camping that's a really nice, cool place. It's always like in the middle of the woods with their tents, and I'm not that girl. Another thing, I'm going all over the place here, but when I was in Arizona, I found a lot, or I'm just looking at my maps and I'm passing through like a lot of Native American reservations, and I had this thought like, oh, I imagine the people who are hosting and hostess, or like host and hostess, that are hosting these getaways on this lot are of Native American descent, and or they're native. And I feel like that just fit the tone so well. And I was like, I feel like they're going to be like horse whisperers, and they're just like really great with taking care of this camp, and they just want to share like their camp with other people, hence why it's a getaway location. And I have 3 Sims that actually live on this lot. They're called the Long Feathers. Shout out to my roommate for naming them. She's dope. And the Long Feathers this has been in their family for years. It just used to be a reservation, but now it's expanded into this huge getaway lot as generations and generations has passed down. And they just want to keep the integrity of the camp and make sure that it looks good, and is well taken care of. And then as people, come and get to know the horses and get to know those lessons and mentoring, they also get to know them and their history and their background. So that is something that I felt like was really cool. I love when lots have a story, and I love creating lots for specific Sims, and these were the specific Sims. And you can find out more about the Long Feathers on my Patreon. So go ahead and open that bio and take a look at my Patreon and see what the Long Feathers have been up to. Or if you're just one of my first, or you're watching this when I first put it out, thank you. You are so loyal. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me. There isn't a ton on the Long Feathers yet, but their story is coming. So I'm super excited to start off this 2026 season with a gameplay from them. And what I envision in that is the Longfeathers not only run this camp and their aspirations are the horse championships. And I want them to be horse champions and that kind of be like what they're known for is like being amazing, like horse riders and horse caretakers and ranchers and cowboys and cowgirls. But they're, the main character is Tala Longfeather, and he is the man of the family, and his grandmother lives with him as well as his daughter, and he is unmarried because his wife had a accident with the family and unfortunately had to leave on her own accord, decided to leave and leave her baby girl with Tala. And now Tala is a single dad raising his daughter along with his taking care of his grandmother on this ranch. And so part of the storyline is Nita Longfeather, the daughter, is looking for her mother. So you're just going to kind of follow that storyline and figure out like where her mother's going to be and what her mother or why her mother left in the first place, what happened to her. Is she still alive? Like, time will tell. So just subscribe to this channel so that you can keep up with the story of the Longfeathers, because I promise you it's going to be such a good one. I'm so excited to play with them. They have just been a blast so far, and I just love the way that the story is going. And I feel like, not for the first time because I love playing The Sims, but I feel like in a long time it can be so hard to, like, I'm a builder. It can be so hard for me to get out of building mode and actually play with The Sims that I built these lots for. I feel like I will make a sim, build an entire lot, take several days or several hours to make a lot that they live in, and just like finally have the Sims living in it, and then forget about them and start a new story with somebody else. But this one I've been playing consistently with, and I've just been really enjoying it. So I'm really excited to share with you all about it. So we've actually built a couple of things. We finished the barn. What you see on the right here is the dining hall. And I was really envisioning there being some like residential or like some like cabin lofts. So I'm working on kind of like the counselor cabin, and I was thinking if couples wanted to have a retreat here, like having a couples cabin, etc. And like kind of a camp leader lounge. So when I went to camp, there was those spaces where like the staff and the leaders, the camp leaders, and the team that helps put on the actual getaway can like go and relax as well. That's outside of where campers are. So maybe you want to do some some gameplay where I've done it in this way, where I'll have like a family book like a getaway, and I'll have the kids as the campers, and then if there are any teens that are in the family, that they go as camp counselors, and so they have like their own little section that they can make like teen friends that are also camp counselors along with them, while the kids also like make their friends on the side as campers. So that's what I wanted to do. And I was also trying to figure out like where I wanted the Longfeathers to live, since they like stay on a plot of land that used to be a reservation. Like, how can I make it so that they live somewhere that is like that blends into the camp well, but also you can tell like it's residential. And I think what's really cool, and the idea that I got from that is, oh, like maybe we can build like another like main spot, and then the Longfeathers can like live above the spot. Maybe that's the urban in me talking, but that's what I had in mind for this. And you guys, I like to build everything on the outside first before I start like furnishing the inside, because I am so indecisive sometimes where I will switch the lot so many different times. Like sometimes it's like on the front, sometimes it's on the back. Like I'll put things places and then I'll just rearrange them. So yeah, This is the final touches on the smaller cabins. So as you can see, like I told you guys, I switched up the land a little bit, and then I also added an additional cabin. And I did that because I was like, oh, we should have a guy's cabin and we should have a girl's cabin. And with the Adventure Awaits pack, I believe, or not I believe, you can only have up to 14 Sims on the Getaway. And that includes like staff. So I made enough to have 14 campers. And then because the long feathers actually live on the campgrounds, and if you're playing as the long feathers, then they don't count as part of those 14. So I typically have Tala and his grandmother do like all of the cooking and the landscaping and the mentoring on the horses and stuff like that. And then I'm able to have a full 14 Sims for as campers or like couples or whatever. So now I'm working on the residential part of the lot, and what I envisioned is, like when you go to those rodeos and they have like the bull riders. So that's what I'm working on here. And I was like, oh, I wish like there was a way to like put the horse beds like in that space so that the horses would like lay in the spaces. But then I was like, no, like that's what the barns are for. So instead I use this space for the mini animals, because you can, I think, buy up to like 100 like sheeps and goats in with the what is that pack, expansion pack called? The farmers one. Oh, cottage living. Yeah. So cottage living, you can have like mini sheep and goats. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get a bunch of sheep and goat, and then I'll put them inside of that little space. And then I put some prairie grass in there just so like they can eat, because they get dirty and they get hungry like so quickly. So I think I have like 20 of them, but it will take like me like at least like 10 minutes to like for a sim to like feed all of them and stuff. So I was just like, this is too time consuming. So I like take maybe 5 minutes, take them all out of my inventory, and then put them back in my inventory to do like the community jobs or whatever that comes with the horse ranch. And I forgot, the sheeps and goats don't actually come with cottage living. They come with the horse ranch expansion pack. So you actually don't need to worry about that. What does come with the cottage living are the chicken coops and the llamas and cows. Now that is also there on the side. And I was thinking, I would love this getaway to be kind of like all animals here. Like it's just a space where you can have the ranch, the community ranch event, and there's just a ton of animals. And if you don't want to make this a custom venue lot and you don't want to make this a getaway lot, it works so well as a small business lot as well, because with small business lot, you can have it ticketed upon entry and then have one of the activities being taking care of the animals or like caring for the animals. So it's such a cool hack where you can make a lot of money and also not have to be as intentional with taking care of the animals if you want to focus more on gameplay and don't want to hire a ranch hand. It's just like such a cool small business lot too, if you want to make it that. So yeah, I'm working on the fencing and laying down some of the horse activities. I changed the roofing, you guys, because this roofing looks so good. As soon as I put it on the residential barn, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. Oh, or wait, I could call it a farmhouse. Okay, so that's where the farmhouse aesthetic comes from. It's like people live in a farmhouse. It's a house that's also a farm. Okay. Why is that just now clicking? That's crazy. That's just now clicking to me. So now we are gonna start on actually landscaping everything. I think this is good. Like the buildings that we have here is exactly the buildings that I want. We've got our barn, we've got our 2 cabins, we've got our farmhouse, we got our dining hall, we've got a couple's cabin, we've got a leader's lounge or like a counselor cabin, and then we've got a like a host cabin, and that's where the grandmother lives, is the host cabin. That's over there by the other cabin that you saw earlier in the intro. So When in doubt, you guys, put a pond in the middle or a lake in the middle of the lot. I just feel like lakes just elevate the way the lot is. And I really wanted there to be some like middle something that kind of like bridges, because I just think that that works so good. And here's what I really want Sims 4 to do. I really wanted them to put a feature where you could put a platform on top of like a body of water, and you can adjust how high the platform goes. And well, you can adjust the height, but like I want it so that it can be curved. Like I would love for it to look like it's curved instead of just flat. Because right now, I maybe there is a way to do it, and if there is a way to do it, then you can let me know. But I feel like there's not a way to do it, and I would love like this platform. If it was curved, that would just be chef's kiss. Like that would just eat it. That would just eat. It would be so beautiful, but it doesn't, and that's okay because we make it look like it's a bridge, and it is a bridge. It's functional. It's gameplay tested. It works well, and I was really afraid that it wasn't going to connect, since it just seemed like there was this major gap between the bridge and the sand. But no, it works really well. So everything has been game tested or gameplay tested. Trust me, I have been procrastinating on actually editing the video because I just love playing with this lot and with the long feathers. It's just so fun. So yeah, I feel like I've got my Sims 4 spark here. And I feel like when you're on a ranch or a farm, like it's never clean. So right now I'm just putting out I'm putting kind of dirtying up the ground a little bit, but making it in a way where it is landscaped well. So it still looks upkept, but also there is some obvious indication that it's experienced some animal traffic, some people traffic. And I feel like I love realistic gameplay. Not too realistic. There's some people who love realistic, like their Sims can get cancer and die. I'm not that realistic. I get attached to my Sims and I don't want to ever see them die. And it takes me a long time. Honestly, the Death in Life expansion pack was a really hard purchase for me to make, because I was like, wait, like my Sims are gonna have funerals, and I think that's such a cool feature, but like I don't want to like kill them. But then part of me is like, but I want to experience, like I want my Sims to experience a funeral, because I feel like that's like really good gameplay. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about my Sims dying. I'm okay with them living a full life and getting all of the things off their bucket list done, and then I'm like, okay, you can pass. But then part of me is like, but wait, like that means it's the end of the story, and like I don't want the story to end. So that's just the bone that I have to pick with Sims 4 when it comes to my Sims dying. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, we're just setting up the plants, and sometimes this takes a little minute, and I get a little carried away because I love landscaping. I feel like it is one of my favorite parts. I honestly love landscaping more than I do interior design, if I'm being so honest. But I love them all, but like I feel like landscaping is like where I shine the brightest, because you guys, it just brings the lot to life. And I feel like I focused a lot more on the landscaping than I do on other lots, because it's a ranch and most of the activities or most of the getaway are outside. I feel like if my Sims were going to be inside a lot more, then it would make more sense for me to commit a lot more to the interior design. But I focused a lot more on the exterior design because it's a camp and your Sims are outside pretty much all day. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been talking for like the past 20 minutes, and I want you all to just enjoy the build, and I will see you at the end of this video. So I am just setting up all the lights outside. I am so grateful that you stayed up until the end of this video. I hope that you enjoy Wild Canyon and your gameplay, that you check out what are the updates with the long feather on my Patreon, and that you will continue to join me in my adventure of building and playing in The Sims 4. I'm so grateful to have you as my little sister, and I am so looking forward to the next time that we play together. So don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the days to come. Bye.